Did you know that Apple's activation lock policy for international devices is more specific than most users realize? Hey, it's Elliot from McCrunch. Many people believe a simple receipt is enough to unlock a device bought abroad, but often the documentation falls short of official requirements. This leaves thousands of users stranded with a locked phone. In this video, we clarify exactly what documentation is accepted, how regional support limitations function, and the specific steps you must take to submit a valid request to Apple support without wasting hours on ineffective methods. You will learn why ownership verification is the only path forward, which documents hold weight for activation lock removal, and why security standards remain strict. By the end, you will understand how to prepare your case for the best possible outcome. Heads up, this information serves as general guidance rather than legal advice. International device policies vary by region and individual circumstances. You accept full responsibility for your submission. Always consult official support channels for your specific situation before taking any action.
This segment is a paid partnership with Unlocky. You can find an immediate fix for your iPhone lock to owner screen through this platform. Repair shops and phone resellers use this service to remove iCloud locks from iPhones, iPads, Apple Watches, and Mac computers. You get back full control of your device without any hassle. This method works in any country on every model and operating software version. Pay close attention now if you want to resolve your issue. Take your locked device and press the power button to turn the screen off. Turn it back on and select the eye icon in the bottom right corner to show the IMEI. Note the IMEI or serial number displayed on the screen. Write it down right away because this is a crucial step. Head over to the Unlocky site to create a new account or login. Open their iCloud Unlock app and pick your specific device type. Enter that IMEI or serial number you just noted. Agree to the terms and click the button to unlock your phone now. Each unlock costs 50 coins and you start with 0. You can avoid purchasing expensive coins by hitting the Join button below this video. Pick the membership tier that includes Unlocky access. Go to the membership tab on this channel and grab the gift code for 250 coins. This is a guaranteed way to get your credit safely through YouTube and Google Pay. Once you have your coins, submit your order and track the progress on their dashboard. The process is quick and the support team responds fast. Keep your device powered on and connected to Wi-Fi the entire time. When the status shows as finished, press the back button on your device. This forces a connection to the servers to pull the updated activation status. Your phone now lets you proceed. Skip through the setup and set up a new iCloud account immediately. This is a legal and constantly updated service for all models. Click that Join button now to get your voucher code.
Finding yourself locked out of your own device is an incredibly taxing experience. You might feel confused when a phone you paid for remains inaccessible, especially if you purchased it while traveling or from a secondary market overseas. Please understand that this security feature exists in particular to protect your data and deter unauthorized access. Apple requires absolute certainty of ownership before removing these safeguards, which explains why the process seems so rigid. Because a device bought in one country may have different regional warranty records or distribution logs, support teams must verify every detail against their global databases. Providing clear, verifiable proof of ownership remains the only legitimate path to regaining access. Let us now examine the specific types of documentation that satisfy these requirements. To move forward, you must gather documentation that proves your legal claim to the hardware. A valid receipt requires the retailer's name, their contact information, the date of purchase, and the specific device serial number, or IMEI. Support teams prioritize documents that clearly link the device identification to a verified point of sale. Handwritten notes, altered PDF files, or screenshots of private messages from secondary sellers are routinely rejected because they lack verifiable authenticity. Ensure your receipt is a high-quality scan or a clear photograph showing the entire document. If you have an original box, include a photo of the label showing the matching serial number. Even with perfect documentation, recognize that some requests face denial if the device history contains flags that trigger security protocols. Sometimes, your request for activation lock removal will be denied. This outcome can be discouraging, but it stems from a commitment to high security standards. Apple maintains these rigid checks to prevent stolen devices from returning to circulation, which protects the entire user system from unauthorized access. If your documentation lacks specific retailer details, or if the serial number history appears inconsistent with official records, the automated systems will decline the appeal. You should view these denials as a protection mechanism for your own privacy. If you receive a rejection, verify that your paperwork is legitimate and matches the original point of sale data. Consistent, verifiable information remains the standard for maintaining safety across all global Apple devices. Regaining access to your device begins with verifying your proof of purchase against official records. You now know that clear retailer details and matching serial numbers are the only documents that stand a chance during an activation lock removal request. While security standards remain strict to protect your privacy, gathering high-quality scans of your original receipt provides the best path to success.
If this guide was helpful, we invite you to like and subscribe and enable notifications to be informed on future updates and guides.